the biggest match in my career. Anthony Douglas versus Daniel Bryan. Will the ace, Anthony Douglas, be able to dethrone the current World Heavyweight Champion? Or will Daniel Bryan and the Yes Movement continue? Let's find out next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Nebraska, the Ace, Anthony Douglas. Weighing 210 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan.
The very first WrestleMania for Anthony Douglas. There's going to have to be a lot that he's going to have to put on the line if he wants to be able to defeat Daniel Bryan here tonight. As you can tell, Anthony Douglas looks very, very focused. He has brand new attire straight for WrestleMania. And here we go. Body slamming, going straight for a pin. This might be it. No. But I do like the strategy of Anthony Douglas. Go for the pin right away. Try and end the match as soon as possible, because that's what it's really all about, is winning that WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And this is the first time, the first shot that Anthony Douglas has gotten against that World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan. WrestleMania, the granddaddy of them all. Anthony Douglas has a lot on his plate, but he is looking great. He is combating everything that Daniel Bryan is throwing at him. Anthony Douglas looking to continue with that arm wringer, but Daniel Bryan, reversal. Early on in this contest, I will say there is no true man that has the upper hand thus far. It looks like it is very, very evenly matched, but Anthony Douglas trying to use his strength and work on the arm of Daniel Bryan. It's a very smart move when you think about it. Daniel Bryan does use the arm for the submission, the yes lock, the no lock, the lapel lock, whatever you want to call it. That is what Daniel Bryan likes to do. And Anthony Douglas going for another pin. That's no, not even a one count. But again, I really like the strategy of Anthony Douglas. Go for those pins right away. Try and get that early victory, because that is what it is all about. You want to get him off his game before he uses that speed, before he uses the diving headbutt, the B+ knee, and the lapel lock, the yes lock, the no lock, whatever you want to call it. Anthony Douglas staying on top of him. He's at about 80-some%. Anthony Douglas can get deadly, and he's looking like, no. I was thinking Anthony was going to take it to the outside, but not right now. The ace. What does that mean, calling yourself the ace? Originally, he was the future of the WWE, but now, being in the main event of WrestleMania, the ace is the best term for him because he is coming up the ranks. And it's taken a few years to get here, actually, starting out on NXT, not really knowing what to do. Finally, Vicky Guerrero just kind of throwing him around, I guess you could say, not really having a clear direction, but now making it through Royal Rumble, making it through Elimination Chamber, all the way here until this WrestleMania, and Daniel Bryan, the ace, Anthony Douglas. And Anthony going to the outside to get a breather. And, oh, Daniel Bryan connecting with a flying forearm, hitting Anthony Douglas down, but Douglas taking him out. Looks like he's going for a suplex on the outside. Daniel Bryan. Oh, in a bad way is Daniel Bryan. Not where you want to be on the outside, but that's the name of the game, and this is WrestleMania. Anthony Douglas looking to get this back inside those 4 ropes. LOL Cesaro. 3 ropes. And now Anthony Douglas trying to get Daniel Bryan up where he's wanting, waiting for him, looking for that knee maybe. No, drop kick to the back of Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has that comeback, and Anthony Douglas needs to make sure that Daniel Bryan does not get that comeback. If he gets that comeback, oh, misses with a punch. If Daniel Bryan gets that comeback, that could be a bad way for Anthony Douglas. Reversal by Daniel Bryan. Bryan has him. Irish whip to the corner. Uh-oh, this is right here for the comeback. Yep. Start of the comeback does Daniel Bryan. And flipping over Anthony Douglas. Going off looking for that clothesline. Duck and big clothesline. And sending down Anthony Douglas. Anthony getting back up. Oh, no. Oh, reversed does Anthony Douglas with a clothesline. No, but arm drag. And Anthony Douglas back on his back. Not a place that he wants to be, but what are you going to do when you have Daniel Bryan, a student of the game, one of the best in the business as far as a pure wrestling aspect goes? Nobody is better than Daniel Bryan these days. Maybe not even Anthony Douglas. Taking him up. Anthony Douglas into the corner, kicking him down. And pulling him up. And just a powerbomb type effect right there by lifting his legs and slamming him straight down to the mat. Anthony Douglas. Oh, and here it is. One of the signature moves of Anthony Douglas. It is that DDT off the second rope. Boom! Down he goes. And Daniel Bryan not at the place that he wants to be, but what are you going to do? You're just in a bad way, is Daniel Bryan. Anthony Douglas has him. Looks like he's going to the corner. Oh, and here we go. Anthony Douglas throws him to the outside. We've never seen this by Anthony Douglas. What is this? Daniel Bryan out. Oh, diving through and a spinning DDT taking him out. A move, like I said, there we go. There's the replay. We've never seen that before. Not from Anthony Douglas. That spinning DDT on the outside, unprotected. Not the way that you want to be if you're the champion right now. And the champion is down and out. And Anthony Douglas getting back in. Maybe trying to win by countout. But a countout will not get you that WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But you know what? You really use any time to your advantage. That's the way to go. Douglas looking like he's going to die, but he doesn't. Just throws that arm and trying to get Daniel Bryan. Oh, no. This is bad. Kick. Yes. 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 And yes. And down he goes to the mat. This could spell disaster. Here we go. Pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. That was a 2.5. But Daniel Bryan still has the advantage. Oh, misses with the kick. And Daniel Bryan drop kick. Uh-oh. Oh, but Douglas able to roll out. I think it could have been that B+ knee if it wasn't for the rollout to the outside. And into the post. That devastating move right into the post. And sends him down, working on the leg. Again, if you take out the base, the legs of any wrestler, you can't stand. How are you going to do that knee without your leg? Anthony Douglas looking. What do you think he has in mind here? I mean, he's going to try and put him through the table. Oh, but Daniel Bryan trying to break it. Get as far away as possible. Just looking for a grab, and he has him. And taking him down. Here we go. Back to the outside maybe is Anthony Douglas looking for. Trying to put him through that announce table would be a great strategy in this. Oh, dropkick, but he misses. He's trying to knock him off the top. And a dropkick by Daniel Bryan. Uh-oh. The crowd. The yes movement is loud. They want to see it. The knee. Oh, but he reverses it. Anthony Douglas reverses it into the Michinoku driver, and that's it. That's got to be it. Daniel Bryan is done. We have a brand new champion. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. How was Daniel Bryan able to kick out? Everybody is on their feet. Not one person in the arena is sitting down. And Anthony Douglas punching Daniel Bryan off the top. And to the floor he goes. That announce table is in a bad position right there. Oh, throwing him into there. And what is Anthony Douglas going to do? Oh, just banging Daniel Bryan's head against it. Oh, and here we go. Here's a discus clothesline onto Daniel Bryan. Another signature move by Anthony Douglas. But in order to get the victory, he has to get him inside that ring, and that is what he's doing right now. Trying to get Daniel Bryan back in there. And waiting. Maybe going up top. He has something in mind here. Not sure what Anthony Douglas has. Daniel just pulling himself up by those ropes. Trying to get some sort of base here. Oh, reversal by Anthony Douglas. Arm breaker again. Working on every body part possible that he can do there is what Anthony Douglas is about right now. And Daniel Bryan in those ropes again. And a big clothesline sending him over the top. If this was the Royal Rumble, he would have been eliminated. And now Anthony Douglas goes to throw him into the steps. No, back in the ring. But he does want to use those steps. Those steps are not legal, so be careful when the ref is watching. Oh, just throwing him down. I don't think he wants to get disqualified in a championship match like this. Oh, and a suplex on the outside, that unprotected mat. That has ended careers out there with a move like that. And working on the arm again, trying to prevent him from doing another one of those discus clotheslines. Oh, and he just falls into those steps. Not the full effect, but you do see him clutching that knee. The knee is not something... Oh, big German. German suplex, down and out. Uh-oh, Daniel Bryan might get a win by count out. Anthony Douglas crawling, barely getting back in. Daniel Bryan has his signature. Anthony has 2 finishers. Oh, and a dive. High-risk move. Was that smart? Did he get it all? But you see Daniel Bryan clutching his neck. Anthony Douglas looking for a charged finisher. Waiting for him to come up. It's super kick on the outside. But again, you do have to get him back in that ring. Uh-oh, what is he doing? Oh, big time from the outside. And Daniel Bryan is in a bad way. But that discus clothesline one more time. And Anthony Douglas down to a knee. Daniel Bryan, oh, again, going back to that leg. That's the knee that he uses for the knee plus finish. Oh, strong whip. Getting him back in the ring. 7. Anthony Douglas better watch the ref. The ref could throw it out. 8. And knee to the face, but reversed by Daniel Bryan. A punch. And a big-time spine buster. But again, winded. He is not used to these kind of high-risk matches with Daniel Bryan. He's never been in a match with an athlete the caliber of Daniel Bryan. Waiting for him to get up. And he's got him. Michinoku driver, this might be it. No, but he doesn't go for a pin off of it. He's going up top. Oh, yeah, he's got something else in store here. We've seen him go to a top on certain occasions and be able to pull out a victory. Diving headbutt, but is that all? No, going back to the corner. And another charged finisher. This could be it. And one more Michinoku driver and a pin? No, not a pin again. He's going back up again, trying to make sure that he has Daniel Bryan finished off. And if he can hit another diving headbutt, maybe, that could secure the victory right here. Diving headbutt again. He going for a pin? No, rolling him over to his stomach. Uh-oh. He's got him for a camel clutch, looking for a submission here. Daniel Bryan in the center of the ring. He's got it. He's looking like he's He's trying to move around, trying to get to those ropes. And, oh, Anthony Douglas just breaks it. He just breaks it on Daniel Bryan. And working on the back. No, but Daniel Bryan reversal. Into the corner. Oh, big clothesline sends him down to the mat. Anthony Douglas pulling up Daniel Bryan again. Got him. Caught him for that Orton DDT that nobody expected. And going for a pin, maybe. This could be all she wrote if he wants to go for a pin right there. No, another submission. He wants to break the man. He wants to break Daniel Bryan. That is the goal here, is to break Daniel Bryan. What a better message sent than to make a man tap instead of pinning a man's shoulders down to the mat for a 3 count. But Anthony Douglas. Oh no, Daniel Bryan. Reversal. He's got him. Oh, and there we go. There's the kicks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 kicks. And as you can see, his torso turning gold, orangish gold color. But a kick out at 1. The resiliency. Oh, Daniel Bryan looking for that knee. Maybe. Oh, he hits him with the knee. Can he go for a cover? Is that it? 1, 2. No, that was it. Daniel Bryan with the knee out of nowhere. And let's check out the highlights of the match, but oh my. Anthony Douglas does not defeat Daniel Bryan in his first WrestleMania match. The dive through the rope, spectacular match though. And Daniel Bryan's hair goes crazy. Oh, it was the kick to the head. Remember, it took 2 of those plus 2 attempts at the knee plus. But no, that was it right there. That knee to the face ended the contest. 1, 2, and 3. What a good contest though for Anthony Douglas at his first WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan is victorious. The yes movement was just too strong for the challenger. And now we're at a crossroads. What will Anthony Douglas do from here? Daniel Bryan still your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The yes movement is going strong here at WrestleMania. Oh, Anthony Douglas unsuccessful in his first attempt at the title. But that is not the end of his career. That is just the beginning. And there you see, greatest of all time. One of the best matches. Fakey Guerrero wants to congratulate Anthony Douglas on winning the championship, even though he did not win the championship. But okay, cool. Why not? Now we get to choose. We're going to choose the big 3. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam. Now it's time to see, will Anthony Douglas be able to get to the top of the mountain at next year's WrestleMania? Only time will tell. Anyway, guys, if you enjoy this, make sure you hit that like button. We'll be back with more My Career.